I head global sales for Esstee Exports India Private Limited. I've been in the industry for about 20 years now. I may look young, but I've been working in this field for a very long time. So I live in the UK, and I look after. I am the face for the company. I've been doing everything in terms of fashion and sourcing for last 2 decades, right from fabrics, within wovens, within nets, jerseys, finished garments. I work with different brands. In my past experience, I worked with exporters. I worked with importing company in the UK and in the Europe. By studies, I did my fashion design and I did my BA Honors International Business. And I do come from a complete textile family where I learned all the threads of the business from really young, and then I moved to the UK about 20 years ago. Yeah, it is more and more important today that all the problems that some of the countries are facing with the countries like China and things like that, wherein India has been the forefront of sustainable production and traceability, and we are completely transparent, and the companies like us, we invest a lot in terms of certifications and transparency and the way that we do business. So of course, coming back to your question, they are looking more and more sourcing out of India, and things like this, like Bharat Techs today, where we are all attending, is opening up the doors for the international markets, and the buyers are flocking in to see what India has got to offer. I think we got a great future, and I think we are very confident, especially with all the political changes happening everywhere. I think India has got a long run, and we are going to do really well, and we're going to compete really well with our neighboring countries. Now it's a great future ahead, yeah, and especially Esstee Exports, and we are closely following the trends economically, price-wise, sustainability, fabrics, everything, and we are present globally. We have our designers in the Europe, and I sit here in the Europe, and I travel globally as well, and I keep traveling back and forth. So it's a great opportunity. Esstee Exports by itself is, we are fully vertical. So we do right from the fabric to all the way to the finished products. And also we are really good in high fashion garments, like really value adds like embroideries and prints. We have our own, fully fledged printing unit, so state of art, and we are 100% certified. And in terms of sustainability and eco manufacturing side of things, we are 70% run on renewable resources today, and most of the fabrics what we use are responsible, almost like 90%. By 2027, we want to be 100% sustainable materials, and also 100% run on renewable resources. So I think we have a great things to offer, both in terms of products, resources, and also the technology what we use, the innovation what we go for, and the leadership is great, and very humble, and also really thought, very broad-minded, leadership, and really want to do things which is right for the business and for the people that we work within the community, basically. Yeah. I think today the very basic expectation from these brands, especially with brands who are a good sizable brands, they want transparency in their business supply chain. They want to try and work with a vertically integrated setup, and pricing is key as always, and sustainable. Basically, the sustainable is the key word. The transparency, sustainability, environmental friendly production. So they really want to kind of have the complete visibility of the supply chain, right from where we buy the yarn, how do we knit the fabric, how do we dye the fabric, who do we use to cut and sew the fabric, how do we print, how do we embroider. So I think the key point is they want the complete traceability. They want to be very competitive on the pricing, and basically they want a good partner to work with, where they can really trust. Basically, trust is very important today. Yeah, and they want to grow as well. So you want to look at a relationship for next 10, 15 years, not just for 1 or 2 years. Like, in fact, with ST, every customer we work with are like 15, 20 years of working together. Yeah. I think, I think originally said, it's the political situation globally, especially in countries like Americas. I think where they're trying to realign their sourcing strategies. I think India is standing at a great stage today, and as much as there are opportunities, we just have to kind of continue our good work in terms of our sustainable production and transparency and environmental friendly activities and caring for the community, keeping up with the competitive pricing, and also last thing about out of all of this is innovation, basically. So you got to really invest in the innovations, machineries, technology, just keep up with the demand that we're going to face in next few years to come. So we just once we touch point on all these things, I think we'll be in a great position in this global sourcing stage. From India, born here, but I've been living abroad for a very long time. But I feel very honored to be where we are today, and to see what we're going to happen, what we'll be doing in next 10, 15 years, and I'm really thrilled to be part of this whole journey.